All initial opinions are this is genuine. What you're about to see may disturb you.
He was a retard.
So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not quite for sure what gender that person was. And I don't even want to say person because I'm not even positive what species that was. But if I had to pick, I would say that was a male. I think it's a male just because of how deep the voice, laughter, whatever bizarre sounds it was making. I would say it was a male. I would not bet money on it. And isn't it a little strange how not only is it so hard to tell these days the difference between a male and a female, but we can't even tell the difference anymore between a human and an alien. Jesus, God help us all. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So today we're going to catch up on what's been going on out there in Clown World. Some of the things you see in today's video may disturb you. Proceed with caution. You've been warned. Let's get into it. Now, I'm a little late to the party on this one. This went viral a couple days ago. Oh, Dylan, our old pal Dylan. It seems that Dylan made a TikTok claiming that he had some kind of sponsorship or partnership with Bud Light for the March Madness NCAA college basketball tournament. Now, a lot of people questioned because Bud Light didn't really make a statement on it. I have updates. Stay tuned for the updates. But Bud Light, up until now, didn't really make any statement on this. So we were just going by a TikTok that Dylan made a few days ago. And for those that missed it, here's a quick snippet.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it.
Surely you can't be serious.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm serious. And Bud Light finally came out and made a statement about their brand deal / sponsorship with Dylan Mulvaney, where they slapped his mug on the side of a Bud Light can to celebrate his 365 days of girlhood, as he calls it. And as the New York Post writes, Bud Light stands behind partnership with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney, despite backlash and the general universal reaction from the majority of Bud Light drinkers was,
Wait, whoa! What the f?
So as you can imagine, there was massive backlash against Bud Light and their parent company Anheuser-Busch, and people said, screw it. Let's boycott. We're done drinking this mule piss. Nobody wants to be staring at Dylan Mulvaney as they take a haul off their Bud Light can at a cookout or something. That's insane. But wait, it gets better. So my buddy sent me this picture a little while ago. He stopped at the store to get himself a frosty beverage. And on the shelf was this case of Bud Light covered in rainbows, covered in different pronouns. She, her, they, them, z, zir, he, him, sire, her. And it says, celebrate everyone's identity on the box. So obviously Bud Light is simply trying to boost their ESG score right now because they know this doesn't appeal to the vast majority of people who drink Bud Light. So they're just trying to boost their ESG score. If you don't know what that is, I recommend you checking it out. I'm not getting into that right now. But we all know how this turns out. I think President Trump said it best.
Everything woke turns to okay?
Now, I think these boycotts are fantastic, and honestly, I hope they do some financial damage to these companies that virtue signal with their rainbows and their pronouns. I mean, get woke, go broke, right? Think about how ludicrous it is for a company to sponsor or support a person or a group of people based solely on their bedroom behavior. What? How do we get here? Anyway, this next one, in my opinion, this is one of the most insane things that we saw during the whole pandemic. Sorry. It's one of the craziest things we saw where people would just drive up to gas stations, just drive into parking lots, stick their arm out the window of their car and get hit with a dose of the Fauci sauce. So insane. Roll the film.
A while ago, I did something pretty amazing. I pulled into a line of cars and waited until I got to just the right spot. And then a nurse came out and she gave me the vaccine. And as soon as I had the vaccine, I felt like this huge weight had been lifted, that slowly we could go back to normal as a community, that we could enjoy life again. But that only happens if we all get vaccinated and make the world a safer place.
Now we saw this a lot with these people. These are the people that all of a sudden, just started caring about their health. After years and years of not caring about their health, they all of a sudden do. So they would yell at us, they'd yell at you guys, they would yell at me about not wearing our obedience face diapers on or not taking the old lethal injection. So yeah, all of a sudden they started caring about their health. Sure. Now, did you guys hear that little hint of irony in that TikTok? I wonder if you caught it.
And as soon as I had the vaccine, I felt like this huge weight had been lifted.
Just felt like a weight had been lifted, huh? I don't see it, but anyway, listen, I would never come at these people. I would just not even pay them any attention if they had just left me alone. All they had to do was leave me alone, but they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that. They tried to force me into all their little cult tactics and such, so sorry. All right, I'm done picking on her. That's it. Keep it moving.
That's a huge bitch.
Now, of course, a video wouldn't be complete without one of these lunatic teachers. I don't know how this is even legal. I don't... Please, if you have any kids in school, make sure you know who their teachers are. Check this out. Roll the film.
I teach in an explicitly trans-affirming high school. We have gender support plans. We have a gender-affirming wardrobe at our school. We have binders on demand for our students and other shapewear can easily be ordered. We have students that express themselves in all manner of different ways. And I couldn't be prouder to work at a school that's so amazing. If you would like to have your school also be an explicitly trans-affirming school, let me know. Maybe we can figure something out.
Are you a sicko? What is this?
That is not normal adult behavior, especially for a teacher. A teacher would be proud if their students were turning in all their homework, getting good grades on the tests, being polite in class, not showing up and putting on binders. Like, what? What? Wow. Listen, I would not believe it if I didn't see it and hear it with my own eyes and ears. I wouldn't believe it. But there it is. Anyway. Oh, let's see if we can figure this one out. Roll it.
Transgender woman or transgender man is listed under gender. Now, my gender is female. Being transgender is just a part of my life and who I am. It's a descriptor. Like when you say he's a creepy man, you wouldn't list creepy man as a gender. If gender were the countries Womania and Manland, my transiness just tells you that I've moved. I'm a Womanian who was born in Manland. I don't consider myself mannish. Folks who are born and raised in Manland are mannish. Regardless of where I was born of Womanian descent, from Womania.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Now, these are the people that demand we respect them. And if we don't respect them by not using the pronouns they want us to, which may or may not even be a real word, then they call us a bunch of names like a bigot or a phobe or whatever. And you know what? We're done. You know what? We're done. You want to call us names? Okay, fine. Miss me with that horse. We're done. We're done. That's it. We're done. Anyway, so Daniel Radcliffe, he's a Harry Potter fame, big Hollywood actor. He recently made this statement, and I'm probably going to read just the first 4 words of the statement because it's all you need to hear. The brainwashing goes deep or the virtue signaling goes deep. It could be either or both. Who knows? Anyway, before we go any further, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by our great friend, Nikki Weaver, who is also a channel member. So, Nikki, thank you so much for all the continued love and support. Now, Nikki sent me a little message she wanted me to read, and I think it's very important because I truly appreciate this. Because on most of these videos, I'll get a few comments of people saying, Mike, you got to stop playing these TikToks. You got to stop platforming these people. Stop making their voices heard. You got to stop. You're helping their cause. And that's not the case at all. They have their own TikToks. They're going to be heard. Libs of TikTok, you know, these Twitter these people have their own platforms. They're going to be heard. That's not the point of why I'm doing this. Nikki says, I just want to thank you for making these videos that caution us to what happens around the world. Excuse me, that happens. Let me start over. I just want to thank you for making these videos that cautions us to what happens around us. But by using humor, you help us get through and cope with the insanity. Keep up the great work, Nikki Weaver. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do here, is I'm trying to expose the insanity, let everybody know what's going on out there, how frightening it's getting, but also to try to mix a little humor in. So if you think I'm platforming these people or something, that's not what I'm doing this at all. Their voices will be heard one way or another. I just figured I can help expose it. I can give I can offer my counter opinions, I guess you would say, and I could try to keep us laughing while the ship's sinking, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Nikki, thank you so much. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. I just want to thank all you guys for being here and watching the videos. Truly, I would not be here if it weren't for you guys, so thank you all so much. Love you guys. So Daniel Radcliffe said, transgender women are women. I'm done.
It's a damn lie, and you know it!
Imagine saying something you know is just 100% false, but you just say it anyway because you feel like you have to so the mob doesn't come after you. Anyway, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up on this one. I can't take anymore. So we've got former Vice President Joe Biden here talking. He's trying to tell people about all these trillions of dollars they're trying to spend to destroy America and turn us into a communist hellscape. But he thinks he's convincing. And every time, Joe Biden's lying because every time he says he's not joking, he is. Not a joke. Not a joke. Yeah, it's horse. It is a joke. You're a joke. Anyway, he's talking about Wi-Fi. You have to go to McDonald's to do your homework with Wi-Fi. I don't know. I can't take anymore. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Things are clearly getting crazy out there. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll the film.
And these investments mean, by the way, you moms and dads who didn't have that internet available to you, next time your kid has to do homework online, you don't have to pull up in front of a McDonald's and work off their power. I'm not joking.
You're a f***ing idiot.
And you ain't black.